What is up, Strike Force? It's your general speaking. This is gonna be a somewhat more serious video. Something has happened that I wanted to weigh in on. I know that I'm just a small streamer, and compared to the people who I'm going to talk about, I'm absolutely insignificant. But it's something that has been going through my head for a while, and now that I have this camera at my disposal, why not do it? First of all, thank you very much for watching. I don't do these weigh-ins a lot, so I hope you like them. If you do, leave a comment, blah blah blah, you know the drill. Anyway, there has been some controversy surrounding Dr. Disrespect, one of Twitch's largest streamers and Twitch's self-proclaimed face, and the creator of Battleground, which is a very successful and also beloved by me video game created by a guy named PlayerUnknown and the team behind him. Now, from what I've understood, Dr. Disrespect got banned off Battlegrounds because of team killing or another kind of behavior that is not okay in the game. His viewers took to criticizing the decision openly on Twitter, and even the doc himself weighed in, saying something like, "I'll kick you in the neck," or "I'll kick you in the chest, fast as lightning," and everything. Now, if you know Dr. Disrespect, you know that he does this as a persona. It's a character he plays on stream, and I don't know the guy behind him. I think his name is Guy? I don't know the guy behind him, but he might be the sweetest person ever. But he plays this brash, arrogant asshole on stream that blames everybody else for his own shortcomings and the game for when he's not good. Personally, I haven't really watched much of his streams because, frankly, I don't like the persona, I don't like where it's going. But he has tons of viewers, so that speaks for this niche he found and for the product he offers. Now here's the point. Playing a persona on stream is absolutely fine. A lot of people do that. It's part of what spices up a stream. I do it myself. I am the general of the Strike Force, the world's strongest battle force in the internal battle against Lars's forces. You all know, if you watch this, you're probably a follower already, so you know what I'm talking about. But very early on when I started streaming, I had to make the decision whether I wanted to push this general thing, this persona, a little more and actually keep it up throughout the entire stream, or just to let loose a little and be myself a little more and let people see the real me at times. I mean, at the latest, after I went completely super hardcore emotional after I received the video from my viewers for my 30th birthday last year, it was impossible for me to still keep up that I am like a butch strong man thing. But I guess what I want to talk about is the responsibility that streamers have for the impression they make on their viewers. Now here's the thing, this might sound arrogant and top down, but I have built a community of gamers on a political sphere in my own country before I started Twitch streaming, and what I've learned there is that gamers, as much as any other person, are impressionable. And the problem with gamers in particular is that many of them are quite young, which makes them even more impressionable. So I'm sure that many of Doc's viewers know perfectly well that what he does is act out a role and that it's not to be taken fully seriously and always with a grain of salt. But I'm also quite positive that many of his viewers actually don't understand that. I'm in a few Facebook groups on Twitch streamers for smaller streamers and viewers, and he's been quoted there a lot, and a pretty violent quote of his has been used somewhere there to answer somebody who said, "I'm not happy with the toxicity some female streamer get on Twitch." That's where it ends. That's where it becomes too much. Now, PlayerUnknown explained that he had been physically attacked and wounded when he was younger, so he considers threatening someone with violence, even if it's just a role, is not an okay thing to do. And I have to say that I am with PlayerUnknown here to a large part, because it's all fun and games. I understand, we're playing a role. I'm doing the entire War on Lars thing myself. It's fine. But if you don't make people understand that what you're doing is playing a role, many of them won't understand. Many of them will actually think this is how an alpha male works. Did I just point at myself? I didn't mean to do that. And we'll think it's fine to react to criticism with arrogance, with aggression, with a high nose. Back in the days, I've decided to cut back on the general thing, while still using it of course, and be more myself. I haven't had the doctor's success, and it's pretty obvious that that is not only because I didn't choose to push my role like he did. He's probably a better all-around streamer than I am. I fully see that. I'm not gonna be the guy who's like, I could have done that. Then why didn't you do it? Because I didn't want to. I'm better than that. That's absolutely not what I want to say. So if you got that impression, I'm sorry. All I'm saying is, in my opinion, him playing this role is completely fine as long as he finds the middle ground between the role and who he actually is and what he wants his viewers to think and who he wants them to be. Now, I don't know if he has the idea of a positive message that he's trying to bring out, but I'll just assume he does in a way. And generally, I feel that a lot of content creators need to understand the impact they have on their viewers, especially on younger ones, because they will believe what you say. And at some point, they will port it into their lives. And in many cases, that is not something you want to do. Now, I've seen people go like, oh, player unknown, you're one to speak. Your game is about mass murder. Well, but that's exactly the point. The game is about mass murder. But as humans, we've come to understand that games are not how you should be in reality. That is why we slap age restrictions on video games, because some people are too young to understand. But on Twitch, these restrictions, I think it's 18 or 13 for mature. I put that on my channel. They're so simple to just click away. So young people are going to see that stuff. At the time of this shooting, I think Dr. Disrespect has not answered to Player Unknown yet, so I don't know where this will be going. Maybe he just chose to ignore it from now on. Fair enough. I want to say again that it is neither my idea, my intention, or my place to judge the man behind Dr. Disrespect in any way. I haven't met him. He could be the sweetest person ever, but that's not really the point. The point is that he plays a role to hundreds of thousands of people, and some of them are impressionable enough to believe that this is an okay way to handle yourself in life. Somebody else said, but look, he's successful. Yeah, so the fuck what? Being successful is never the sole point you should bring up to validate anyone's success. Assholes have been successful with shit. And that's not a reason to be someone people should listen to. Now, if you're a streamer, you do you. You stream however you want. I'm not in a position, nor do I want to tell you how to do it. But if you have an abrasive persona that you play on stream, I urge you, please think about how you impact the people who watch you. Please don't pull it through 100%. Please show people that it's just a game and it's not cool to be like that in real life. It's not cool to threaten people with actual violence in real life. I mean, unless you're like friends and both of you know that it's really just a joke. But I really feel that Twitch streamers need to be more aware of the impact and the influence they have on the people who watch them. I hate the word influencer, but it kind of works here, I guess. So if you're a streamer, please think of that. If you're successful with playing a persona, I salute you. And I'm happy that you are, because you must have done something right. And as a streamer myself, I know that a lot of hard work goes in a well-rounded entertainment product on Twitch. But please, with all the success you're having, also consider that with that success comes an audience that is likely to be very, very impressionable. So please think of that when you stream. Please don't threaten people with violence. There's other ways of being cool and disrespectful than telling someone that you're gonna kick them in the chest. Let's just look after each other a little more, and even if your name is Disrespect and this is the role you play, show a little more respect to your opponents. Because, you know, in the end, you can talk shit as much as you want. As long as you slay in game, no one's got shit on you, right? This is your general speaking. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this kind of video, this kind of weigh-in thing, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and maybe write in the comments what you think about it. But if you write in the comments, I would like to ask you to stay civil, not attack anyone. You can talk shit about your opponents, but treating them with a basic level of respect is what makes us strongest. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon.